This is the day that I have been looking for a long time. It is day 365 of 365 days taking a walk, taking a picture. I have made it. Now, I know that I've got a couple things, so stay with me. This may be a little bit long. I've got a couple things I need to get out. You'll just have to trust me, but I actually did get out every single day and record. I may not have taken a walk like the day I had my hernia surgery. I didn't get out and walk. I did walk, but I walked basically from the car to the hospital room, and then from the back to the car and then back into my house that day. And I recorded it. I recorded a video that day and took a picture. There were some days early on that I actually walked inside my church, or and one of those I walked in a furniture store because it was so cold. I mean, the temperature itself was like 20 below zero, with the wind chills at 25, 30, 40 below zero. I just wasn't going to go outside and walk in that. Or it was pouring rain. Like when I was in the furniture store, it was pouring rain. I mean, absolutely sideways type of rain. But I did do this every single day for 365 days. So what were the results of that? Well, I've gained over 1,000 followers on one of my social medias. I lost 20, the official count is 27 pounds since January 1st of this year. I weighed in on December 31st, 2024, and then I weighed in this morning, December 31st, 2025, and I was officially 27 pounds lighter than I was a year ago. So that was a good thing. The reason I did all of this, I started doing this, was because of Dr. Susie Edge, who I found on TikTok. She is an author, medical doctor from Scotland who turned historian, author. And the one book I have read, I have not actually read some of the other ones, but I know of them. But the one book I read was Mortal Monarchs, and I talked about that in one of the videos. Fascinating how each of the kings of England, starting with William the Conqueror in 1066, died. Actually, not all of them, though. Charles III isn't dead yet. But she talks about Queen Elizabeth, his mother. So anyway, Dr. Susie Edge basically got out, took a walk, took a picture for accountability, to get away from the doom scroll on social media. So that inspired me. Now, she started in October, which was a lot easier, I think, to kind of get some momentum going before it got really, really cold and snowy and wintry. I started on January 1st, so that was kind of maybe not the smartest thing in the world, but I did it. And thank you, Dr. Edge. You motivated me, and she finished up her 365 days last October, and has started something new. I think that she was talking about that, and she's working on a new book now, and it's very exciting. Some of the other things that I did that happened during this walk, I got to meet some really neat people, and by meet I say I didn't meet them face to face, but I did meet them on social media. Who I now count as a very good friend, Dave, from Dave's Shop on TikTok and YouTube. And he has a live nearly every weekday morning. And I've joined him in that because the only thing I was actually doing in the morning was reading my Bible and then drinking coffee. So I joined him for that just about every day that he had it. And he's joined my live Bible studies, and we've gotten to be pretty good friends. And through that, we've also met Chris Cowcop. Those guys, both of them from Texas. And I've been to Texas once. But actually, it turns out that my wife and I have been talking about when I retire, we are going to move to Texas. We're thinking San Antonio. But I got to meet those two. Casey was another one who's a truck driver. We keep threatening to get together whenever he's in the area, and I'm sure that's going to happen in the next couple months. There's a couple other people as well that have joined the lives or have joined my walks and have come through. And into the videos and commented, and I'm so thankful for all of you in that of this. Now, what else have I been doing besides walking? I have been reading my Bible. Today also just finished up reading the Bible in a year with Chad Bird, who also is on TikTok and YouTube and the other social medias. And so he had a 1 year Bible plan, a blended plan where you read Old and New Testament at the same time, for the most part. And I just finished up that as well. So I actually did two things this year, every single day of 2025. I got up and read my Bible. I read the Bible cover to cover. And I got up, got out, took a walk, and took a picture. And you joined me for a lot of that. Some of you might even join me for all 365 of them. And I'm just thankful for that. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do this again. Not going to do something every single day where I'm going to record it. I did start doing Gen X stories, my Gen X story last year. I may pick that up again over the next couple months to kind of, I got myself through the late 70s. I still got a lot of things going on there with Gen X and being a Gen Xer, and I want to tell that story as well, mostly because then it's a historical record, especially for my children and, God willing, grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Hopefully that's in our future as well. So there it is, day 365 of 365 days of taking a walk, taking a picture. This is where I started, was on this very route. I'm going to get you the picture of the the snow-covered pond, Monarch Flats here in Round Lake where I live. And I just want to thank you for joining me for these walks. And I thank God for the ability to do it and to share it with you. Sorry this was so long. Thanks for sticking to the end. Here's the picture. Happy New Year.